Counter-Strike 2 got a surprise announcement recently. Although to be completely fair, it's like the 5th Counter-Strike. Wait, that's not right. Hold on. Holy shit. Valve really doesn't know how to count. I feel like they're trying to spite us at this point. Anyway, being built on the Source 2 engine, Counter-Strike 2 is going to enhance everything from Go. But the catch is, you'll be able to import all your weapons and items from Go. So it's not a Call of Duty Battlefield situation, more of an Overwatch 2 situation. With the upgrade to the Source 2 engine, Counter-Strike 2 is especially proud of its smoke. Turning it into a volumetric object, the smoke now fills spaces and reacts to actions the players do, like opening up holes when bullets whisk past it, to being blown away when a grenade gets thrown in. Honestly, this is pretty cool, and I wonder why more games didn't jump in on this. You think Modern Warfare, with its billions of revenue, would at least try, right? No? Oh yeah, that's where all of its attention went. Next up is the new subtick system. This is the back end of the game, now precisely knowing when your actions were played, narrowing the gap in the milliseconds when you were in a close situation. TLDR, it's to stop situations like this from happening. Suffice to say, it looks like the hype is building around this game, but it's also a testament to Valve's recent commitment to getting back into game development. But there's a catch. Valve, since development of Portal 2, went full on into being a gaming company responsible for Steam, with most of its projects being outright cancelled because Gabe Newell, the president of Valve, wanted to steer the company towards services, which most of the gaming space agrees is why Valve hit the brakes on developing big, ambitious titles. And in my personal opinion, it still hasn't. Most of Valve's games are more or less to bring in money or as a tech demo in spaces they want to break into. This trend started in 2011 after Portal 2, starting with the actual sequel to this game. It was mainly a refresh for the series, but also a year after the game dropped, the first major expansion for it was the Arms Deal update, which added skins and cosmetic weapon finishes. This may seem like not a big deal now, but the skins created a virtual economy big enough that there was gambling, betting, and literal money laundering in the game economy, with Valve having to change their loot box mechanic in 2019 because they realized that nearly all of their key purchases were fraud sourced. Not a great look, Gabe. Valve's answer to the MOBA series, Dota 2 became a smash hit and a giant thing in esports. Other than that, I really have nothing on this game. I don't really know anyone who plays it casually, do you? A series of minigames to support the launch of the HTC Vive, so it barely makes the list. A card game based on the Dota series. Do you remember it? No, it's okay. Valve wants you to forget about it. A standalone version of Dota Auto Chess, and that's it. That's the whole game. Valve's clever way of getting around the pesky elephant in the room. But in reality, it was their killer app to get people to adopt VR, as it was exclusively a VR game, with it even being free to people who bought Valve's own Index headset. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they got into hardware at this point. Does this mean that we'll see more Half-Life games in the future? Robin Walker, the project lead on Alex, in an interview with Game Informer stated, "We absolutely see Half-Life Alyx as our return to this world, not the end of it." So at least we have that. A fun little return to the Portal universe where you play as an Aperture Science employee testing toilets. The game was a free tech demo for Valve's Steam Deck, their mobile console, and their answer to the Switch. No portals are really shot in this game, but you do see the return of Cave Johnson, so that's always a plus. And that's it. With the release of Counter-Strike 2, it seems that Valve pretty much has little to no interest in making full-on games aside from the gimmick releases to help support their other ventures. But who knows, they could always change their mind, especially since Epic has been trying to edge in on their share of the PC game space forever now. But what do you think? Is Counter-Strike 2 a return to form, or is Valve only doing a refresh to get everyone back into the market? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and click here to see another video.
But before you're leaving, somebody told me, if you have got Gabe, can you ask him only one question? And I believe many of them wants to know. When are you going to release Counter-Strike 2?
We have to ship Portal 2, and then we have to ship Dota 2, and then we'll worry about Counter-Strike.
But are we going to see it or not?
I can't say.
Okay, guys.
Ooh, so close.